핸섬 소세지.
Today we're going to be reacting to another Dreamcatcher song, one of our favorite groups nowadays. They're amazing. There's been so many Korean songs with Spanish titles and lyrics that I'm going to assume that boca means mouth.
Boca entrance.
Oh, is it entrance? Oh, I thought it's mouth. I don't know why I thought it's mouth.
No, it's mouth. Like it has multiple meanings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but I feel like it's gonna be mouth, I guess.
And is it the same in like Portuguese as well, or do you know?
I have no idea.
All right. Well, either way, we're gonna check it out. This is going to be a music video. We know there's gonna be a lot of things to talk about, so let's check it out.
All right.
There's that
The tree
again. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Click.
Click. Oh,
Got my note out and everything. I know Dreamcatcher songs be crazy. Oh, is it not rock this time?
this is
Oh, whoa, vocal,
Latin
harmony.
rhythm.
Yo, the bassline progression is unexpected.
Whoa! Mubaton!
Whoa!
Wait, we're doing Dreamcatcher, right?
Wait a minute. Yeah. Reggaeton kind of thing?
Okay, it's transition.
Wait, they changed. Oh, I love this part.
Wow. Oh, what the?
Whoa! Wow. Vocal's so strong. Okay.
Wow.
How you hear the percussive elements in the back?
It's straight up like hardcore reggaeton.
Yeah.
Very heavy.
Build up, okay. This is my favorite part. This is so good. Love the chord progression.
And I like how at the end like they changed it.
Wow, the guitar.
Oh.
And the guitar rhythm. Ooh.
Oh, but there still is a guitar at the back.
Wow.
Yo, who took their love?
Wow.
Where's the love?
Wow.
Who took their love? Bring it back.
That is so good.
What the hell? Yo. Remember in the verse part, I was like, wait, we're doing Dreamcatcher? It was that much of a difference because like even 4 years ago, the sound was like totally not what I expected. So there's this like Latin influenced rhythm that was starting.
I mean, it was sort of like reggaeton, right? Especially right after the first part when the drum comes in.
Yep.
The very first verse with the vocal harmonies really reminded me of the recent NMIX a cappella medley type of thing. The first thing I noticed is how the bass line is just like C sharp and A. Those two. You feel like it should move, but it just keeps hitting the same bass. So they basically play around with C sharp minor and A major, and they do like 4 measures of each chord, which is very long. And then they get to the pre-chorus and they switch things up. I think that's like the most interesting part.
Exactly.
Because when you first hear it, you're following this progression of C sharp, A sharp, B, and then G sharp. And you're clearly counting C sharp as 1 because that's what you've been hearing in the verse section, right? Yeah. With the C sharp and A, C sharp and A. But now we got this A sharp. So at first you might think, oh, did they change to a major key or something like that? But it seems like all the chords in the pre-chorus actually belong to a G sharp minor key. But because they haven't really explicitly shown us that transition into a different key yet, you're still considering in your mind that this is C sharp minor key with a bunch of borrowed chords maybe.
Exactly.
And at the end of the pre-chorus, right, they go to C sharp and then D sharp, which belongs in the C sharp minor key, and then they go to G sharp minor, do the final transition into the key so that they can do the chorus section in G sharp minor. Yeah.
Way more complicated than we thought.
Technically chords of G sharp minor already, but because your head thinks it's C sharp minor key, the transition becomes way more interesting because you do hear the D sharp. So you're going, oh wait, is this C sharp minor or did they change to G sharp minor? What's happening? And by the time you get to the chorus, yeah, it's G sharp minor. It is way more complex than it seems at first sight. But I think that's why the pre-chorus is so magical. There's a complete shift in tone. Like even the vocal, everything becomes more fairy-like, and there's a lot of like falsettos and all that, right?
What's more interesting is that on second verse, when they hit that like way heavier reggaeton like bass, I guess, they actually continue on one chord. They actually change the key back to the verse key, which is like the C sharp minor. They stand on that. They don't go to like A or anything like that. And after that, they go back to the pre-chorus.
And you know, even the transition from pre-chorus to chorus is dramatic because not only did the pre-chorus kind of drop in the mood and become very like surreal, but the chorus picks it right back up and goes into this like semi-metal rock, like Dreamcatcher sound that we didn't think that would be here. Like, because when we first heard the song start and you know go through the verse and pre-chorus, we're like, there's no way there's going to be like a rock sound to this.
Exactly, yeah. What's crazy about this arrangement is that when you listen to the verse part, like you have no idea like the rock is gonna come in. But when pre-chorus hits, there's this like weird live instrument type of drum section, which is and that comes in like a snare. After the magical transition of the chords, you hit with the metal thingy. Every single time when there's like the transition between the chorus, verse, or any pre-chorus or something like that, there's this fill-in.
Yeah,
which is like Caribbean source, or like I don't know what it is. But those tropical fill-in all the time, and even in the bridge part where they're actually playing just EDM for a while, but they still have the electric guitar at the back. So it's like wherever you go, you still have glimpse of certain like other genre, except the verse, because they really want to show you this whole scene. Just to surprise you.
There's also this mixing, like mismatch of certain patterns in different sections, as in what they do is they don't just completely switch every section. They bring something from a different section and apply to a yet another different section. So, for example, if you listen to the pre-chorus the first time, like you said, there's a da, 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 and then they build up. In the verse 2, where you said there's only one chord bass playing and it's like a constant bass too, it's awesome. They actually bring back that kind of rhythm and build up from the verse instead of the pre-chorus. And they drop the pre-chorus as if it's like the chorus, like the highlight of the song. Now, there is the bridge, but I think when we start talking about the bridge, we can actually shift away from the music talk and talk a little bit about their vocal. What I noticed with Dreamcatcher songs always, especially with this song, I feel like they do a lot of belting. I'm not like a vocal expert, but there's mixed vocal, which is kind of like here, sort of between head vocal and chest vocal as far as I know. Don't quote me on this. But belting is when there is more of a chest vocal involved to hit those high notes, that bassiness of the chest vocal. And I feel like Dreamcatcher members are amazing at using that bassiness when they hit the high notes instead of going full on like head voice. And I think that's why their songs seem more powerful and their vocal doesn't lose to the heavy rock sound.
Their tones and styles is very different compared to other K-pop, like, or maybe sometimes like some of vocal members used to do it like a bit back in the days, whereas like maybe third generation. Just as an example I can find is Solji from EXID, or sometimes Jeongeunji from A-Pink.
But here it's like almost
here it's like everybody. The way they sing is very different. And it's crazy how like the more we listen to it, the first shocking thing was just the transition of the pre-chorus and the rock part, like the metal part. But then more you dive into it and the small details that you hear, it's more interesting. It's even more complicated, and it's like, wow, we only got the rock part.
Oh, and the lyrics. So I think it was mouth. Maybe it's like a jab at the haters, or a message to those who are having a difficult time with that kind of stuff, is what I got from the glimpse of what I read while freaking out over the music. Wow. Okay, so that was Boca by Dreamcatcher, another crazy song. Again, as usual, please let us know what we can react to next from Dreamcatcher. We are not going to stop. We love Dreamcatcher and the musical treats that they offer every single time. So hope you enjoyed. If you have questions, please comment down below. Let us know what you thought about this song, what your favorite part is, and we'll see you in the next video, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye. Katie McDavid,
La La La,
Jeff,
Imani Murray,
Raya,
Daniel De Leon,
Sally Henshaw,
Daniele,
Tasu,
Kim Sumi,
Yuyu, Topia,
Monica,
FD10,
Isle Bisley,
Hana,
Nicky Bobos,
Angie Saulika,
Joy Drums 1,
Willie Wartel,
Haley.